Hello, and welcome to Telltale Games Walking Dead, which is one of my favorite games, and it's a game I wanted to play for this channel a couple months ago, but because I figured I could use the fact that I make commentary videos as an excuse to go back and play a bunch of games that I like. But then I looked, and the game was like $15, and I figured that was a bit too expensive to get a copy of a game I already have on a different system for the sake of playing it for the channel. But then I had the desire to play it again recently, and then I checked, and because of this like fall sale or whatever. Yeah, cat. Yeah, this kitten's just gonna be loud as possible every time I want to record everything now. So this is just how it's gonna be from now on. What was I even talking about? Great intro, by the way. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna play this now because yeah, this is what, like the fourth or fifth zombie game I've played in this channel. It's just not intentional. It just seems to be how it's gonna be, and yeah, this is a very story-based game, so there's gonna be a lot of moments where I'm not really gonna talk, but that's just how it goes when you play these types of games. I'm gonna go ahead and start now. Maybe the kitten will be quiet at some point, maybe not. Standard, because I'm dumb and forget things. it turned the sound about 3. I hope that's low enough.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Did I not put subtitles on? I guess I didn't. Oh, is it computer? I figured it'd be like you click it with a mouse.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many.
Right, this is the mouse.
This is about now I get the I didn't do it.
Every time?
Every time.
Right. I know this is kind of ruining here, but I should have done this beforehand, but I forgot. Put that on. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. Sorry. Yeah? You having fun, Kitty? You weren't doing this 5 minutes ago, but now you're doing it now. Good job.
I followed your case a little bit. You being a Macon boy and all.
You've got an opinion then?
Wouldn't say that. I go in for that innocent till proven guilty thing. Even considering who they say you killed. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
I got much choice?
Sure don't. Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. That box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how
I wonder
he
how much
didn't
they
do it.
reuse these
He was an older
vehicle
fella, big
models.
soft
I
eye behind
recognize
a
like
pair of
most of
smart
these
folk
from
glasses.
later in the game.
He just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting.
All officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
Watch out!
This other time...
Quite a way to start a game, isn't it? That doesn't sound very good. Yeah, there's gonna be gameplay for the next couple minutes here before the story really starts again, so we'll be able to talk for a bit. But oh, waking up.
Oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah. Fuck. My leg.
Yeah, there's more stuff I kind of wanted to talk about during the intro, but the cat kind of made me completely forget what I was doing. I have that issue with my microphone where it would, like, make loud noises a lot. And I tested it beforehand, and I hope that won't be an issue because I think I turned the microphone down enough to where it won't do that, but it might do that. Okay, 1, I can look at it. 2. Oh, 1, I can look at it and then do that.
Myself out that window.
Or then I can move it like that. I've never played this game on PC, if you can't tell. Played it on Xbox. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is one of my favorite games, so I've played it many times, although I haven't played it in a very long time at this point. And so yeah, me playing this again, it's not exactly to, I don't know, make different choices or whatever. I know basically most of this game and how all the choices work. I'm just doing it to like play it again, because you know, I don't really watch movies or TV, but I know people that do, like to go back and watch movies and shows they've watched multiple
The officer's
times,
shotgun is over there.
just because they like watching it. And I kind of have that with the Mass Effect trilogy, where I'll go back and play that game every year, like every couple of years or something.
Officer? God damn. Officer?
Hello? I don't actually remember what you're supposed to do here. You just gotta go look at them. Alright, you gotta get your keys, because you're in handcuffs.
Shit.
But yeah, I don't exactly know. This is gonna be a great series, because I'm probably not gonna be able to talk much. And even if I do, I don't really know if I have that much to say. But you know, this game is good. I'm like the 50 billionth person to play it, but you know, there's someone that watches this that hasn't seen this game before. That'd be great, because this game is very good.
Officer? Holy shit!
Okay. You do use WASD to move.
Get away from me!
Needs to use the gun. The zombie has a ghost. Not really.
It.
I think I've asked this before. How do ghosts and zombies work? Click the thing, please. I might die.
Don't make me do this!
Did I just miss? Oh, I'm dead. I didn't know you could do that.
Get the fuck away!
I didn't know it was possible to die here. I didn't know you could miss. Wow, that's good. First possible part you could possibly die in this game. I just died. Wow. I learn something new every day. I literally did not know it was possible to lose here. I didn't know you could just miss. I don't think you can miss in the Xbox version. Because it's like the way it works is you have to like have your thing over it. I don't think you're allowed to press the button. It's over it, so I guess maybe you can. I don't know. It might be a PC version only death where they expect you to aim better because you're just well, I can't aim very well using a mouse. So you know there might be multiple deaths in this game of me dying because I missed. No. Get it. Get it. Okay, actually try to aim this time. Come on. Yeah, that's not a thing. That was like, that wasn't even highlighted. It just expected me to aim there. It is not how it is on Xbox. They like will not let you shoot until it's actually highlighted over that. That's interesting.
Man.
Well, achievements.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
And the zombies, they come. Got to move at this point? Oh, I have to look at the rocks, I guess. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a long time, so a lot of the more like small things that I have to do, I don't remember. I probably have to shuffle along here. The game likes to do that, or maybe the cutscene will play automatically. That's not good. You should go a bit faster than that. The zombies cannot break down a fence. It's good to know. Very well-made fence. So you've got the foliage there to help reinforce it. That's how that works, right?
Hello? Anybody?
Oh, I'm playing now. Forgot. I thought it would zoom back in. Yeah, there's gameplay. Just gameplay for a bit, so I'll be able to talk for a little bit here. Except for, you know, when you click something and Lee walks up to it, he's gonna make a comment about everything.
I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
Yeah, because of how story-driven this game is, I'm gonna have to be, like, a bit more conscious of, like, when I decide to end episodes. So I can actually have them, like, I don't know, feel like an episode of a show or something. I don't know. I know when each part will stop, so I can, or I know when each episode of the game, not the videos. I know when they stop, so I can do that to make sure I don't make any episodes that are too short when the episode ends. But other than that,
Somebody! Yell if you can hear me!
you know, I try to like make my videos between like 30 to 40 minutes. 30 to 45 around there, and then I like the first episode to be a bit longer, so I don't know exactly when I'll end here, but it needs to be I need to try to make it be a somewhat fitting point.
Maybe I should just check inside the house through the glass door before wandering out into the neighborhood.
You know, this is Telltale games, The Walking Dead. You know, it's not
Is there anybody here?
self-explanatory game. This was like one of the biggest games to come out about like a decade ago, and now I'm playing it over a decade later. because I felt like it. So, used to be a big thing to play this game. It's not so much anymore because, you know, it's over a decade old, but it's still a really good game. You know, they made multiple sequels to this game. I'll be honest, the second season, am I gonna put season 1 in the title of these videos? I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm actually going to title
I
this yet.
wonder if anybody's home.
Right, so you default to looking at everything. Okay, this is frankly a worse control scheme because in the Xbox version you have like the D-pad and you can just like click which one you want, whereas this one it seems like you always start with looking at and then you have to change to opening it.
Hello? Anybody home? You need a little help.
Yeah, I've played all the seasons of The Walking Dead, and I'll be honest, like the second and third seasons, they had their problems. They're not
Coming
nearly
in.
as good as the first one,
Don't shoot, okay?
but I still overall enjoyed them. And then the fourth season is actually pretty good. Not as good as this one, but
Hello?
it's still pretty good.
I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
So, like, if you were interested in this series,
More help than I do.
I would recommend playing through all of them because the last season is as good as it is. If the last season wasn't good, then like combining that with the fact that the second and third seasons were so flawed, I'd say don't bother with it. But the fact the last season is as good as it is, I'd recommend if you like the first season to trek through all of them. Yeah, there's like this answering machine, and I think the plot doesn't go on until you listen to all the messages. So I'm gonna like look at everything else
Furniture
first.
overturned, blood everywhere. Jesus.
Yeah, Telltale Games, The Walking Dead. This is pretty. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of things great about this game, but the one thing that's kind of like infamous about it, I guess,
God, that kid lived here.
is that this game was basically so successful that Telltale Games basically just changed how they made video games after this.
This whole neighborhood is deserted. What the hell?
Basically, every game that Telltale made after this, it had to be like this game, even if it didn't even
Cable's
really
out.
make that much sense for it to be. Like I played
What's that beeping?
The Wolf Among Us, and that was a pretty good game, from what I remember. But again, it's been a long time since I played it, so I think that game was fine going with this style. But then you had like they made Minecraft Story Mode, where it was just like it did not need to be like a Telltale game because like I don't know. Like this sort of style works for a Walking Dead game, but there's like they made a lot of IPs.
Jesus.
They like made a bunch of games, a bunch of different IPs that use the exact same style, and they basically made like the same game over and over again. And of course, Telltale eventually went bankrupt. So, yeah, you know, this game was great, but it could be argued that it had a very negative effect. But, you know, it's all in the past, you know. Open the drawer. Get on the floor. Except he already went on the floor.
This
He fell on the
place
floor a
has been
couple seconds ago.
ransacked. Just about anything worthwhile is gone.
Was a walkie-talkie not turn on until you're done with the messaging machine? I can words.
Marsh House. That's a Savannah area code. But that's the type of note you'd leave a babysitter.
Right, so this is the first game that I'm recording after I bought a couple games the other day, this being one of them. And I figured I should probably talk about that at some point, but I don't know if I should talk about that in this series or if I should just talk about it in, like, Pokemon next time.
Maybe there's something on there.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you. Daddy?
Huh? Hello?
You need to be quiet.
So I can look around here.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee. Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think, where the boats are.
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Alright, Q. That's a weird button. E? Okay, these are quick time event buttons. Okay. Like use WASD to move, but then you use the numbers for choices, and then you just mash those buttons. Very weird control scheme that keyboard does. I was actually like options to change it. Alright, what do I need to mash here? Q, E. I guess Q and E is the way to go. Let's see where I have to change it. Give me hammer. Oh my god, this is so much harder! Wow. Adventures in babysitting.
Man. Hi there.
Did you kill it?
I think something else did. Before me, I think.
I heard her scream 2 nights ago. Maybe one of the monsters got her.
2 nights ago? Yeah, that's probably what happened. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
This is the first question. I really understood this. Why would you wait before dark? Is that the first option always seems like the correct one, you know? There are a few options like that, not too many, but some it's just like, why would I choose the other one?
Before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
Take control at this point, or does the cutscene keep going until you get to the gate? I can't remember. Oh, you do. They, don't expect the most exciting of commentary during this, because I'm just kind of, I don't have too many opportunities to talk, and so I'm not exactly thinking of things to talk about. Because when I have the chance to talk, I won't have much time before the next cutscene happens, you know.
Oh, man.
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot dish night.
Hot dish night. What kind of hot dish? Is that slang for a specific type of food?
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea.
Cat, what are you doing? You doing this, huh? It's been a long time since you've done this.
Hey, man!
Holy shit.
Don't eat us!
Yep,
We're
cat
not
can
gonna
come on
hurt
this
you.
cat. Every cat is interrupting me today, except Orange, because she never does that.
Both gonna give us the
Orange's not here to chew on the cords.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. I'm the neighbor. Her parents are out of town.
Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Them monsters coming. We gotta go.
Gotta help push a thing here. I've got a cat on top of me right now. Of course I do. Certainly got into some intense music in these cutscenes.
Were any of those guys neighbors too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that exact same truck was used in the intro cutscene. I wonder how many of those. In fact, I think they make a big. I think I've seen videos making a big deal about how one of the cars used in that is a car that's used later in the game. But I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to mean anything.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
We just need a little help. We won't stay long.
Good. You're welcome to stay here, but just for the night. I don't run a bed and breakfast. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look.
The greens.
Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Cat cannot sit on the thing.
It's not too bad.
Tough guy, huh? What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Sharper.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
It smells like
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I missed my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Cat, what are you doing? I love you, baby. Alright, I normally like to make the first episode of the series a bit longer, but that's a pretty good place to stop. So, yep, in the next part, I'll continue the game. See you then, bye.